the Lord has shared something with me to share with you. I have wrote it down. I wrote it down in my notes, and I kind of added a few words to it as well. So I have it right here, and I will be reading it to you guys so that you guys can hear what God has been saying to me to share with you and also with me as well. There's this song. It says, "Everything you start have an expected end, and it's finished." Song I heard today before I started filming this video. God says everything will be okay. You do not have to worry about your current situation, but to trust that if He made a way last time, that He will make a way this time. Even though things may seem a little crazy at the moment, and that there's many tabs that are open in your mind, God says all things will work together for your good. Romans 8 verses 28. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the sad, all will work together for our good. God is in control. He sees you, He hears you, He understands your current situation. And all we need to remember is to trust in Him, to trust Him in this place, because He will show up, because that's what He promised, and God is a God that lies not. Even if it may not look that way, God says to still trust Him. There's a song that I was listening to today before I started filming this. It says, "Trust me in this place. It may not feel good where you are, but trust me right here in this place. Don't try to go nowhere else, but trust me in this place and watch me move on your behalf. I know what I am doing in your life. I have a perfect plan for you. I have you here for a reason. You're going to be my witness." So with this song, it kind of like encouraged me, because it kind of reminded me that He's here with all of us. And all we need to do is remember that He understands where we are, because He placed us here. You know, He is the author of our life. So He knows exactly what is going on. And I also feel like today I was thinking, and I said, when we order a package, because sometimes in our spirit we may feel like something is going to happen in our lives. We may not know when or where or what time, but in our spirits, God always plays like a little confirmation. And I felt like when we order something or we order a package, it comes with a confirmation code. It talks about when it's supposed to be delivered, like on which day, how many days it's going to take. And with God, it's the same thing, because with the package, it talks about it's probably going to come on the first day or the second day. And with God, His package sometimes is delivered on sometimes is delivered on the second day, or it takes 2 days to be delivered, or 4 days to be delivered, or maybe 3 years to be delivered, or maybe 7 years to be delivered. But allow us not to lean on how long it's taken, but that it will come eventually, in due time, in due season, when we are ready, when we are prepared for it. Because once God says something, then it will come to pass. My friend sent me this quote. I feel like everything was aligned with this video today. The 2 songs that I was listening to, and also the quote that my friend sent to me. It says, in this era is called increased faith. Lord, forgive me for worrying, knowing that you always make a way. And I know that's just another confirmation in a little way, but such a big way from the Lord, from God, stating that we don't have to worry, but we just need to trust in Him and lean not on our own understanding. And He will direct our paths, and everything will be okay. Even in spite of the enemy saying that things will not work out, things will not get better, or life will always be a struggle. But God says that everything will be okay. And once God says that, we know that it will be okay. And another great thing to do, I was watching a video today, and it says when we go through things, or when God give us something that we have been preparing for, or maybe waiting for, we should write it down, maybe the day, the year, the month. And when we are in seasons of waiting again, because we will always enter seasons of waiting, like that will never end. When we enter seasons of waiting, we can be able to look back, whether it's a little notebook or something that you write down and you put it in an envelope of a sticky note, or a little thing, any little thing. Either you write it down in your notes, or maybe it's like a picture. You probably take a picture of the day, like God blessed you, like, so that when you enter the season of the waiting season, we're able to trust and know that God did it for us on August 14, 2022. And if he may do it, if he came through for me in that way, then I know that even if he may not come through for me in that way again, he will come through for me again. Because with our life, God is not a God who recycles. He's a God of surprises. Like the same way how he came through for us last year may not be the same way how he came through for us this year. And that's what makes him special and unique, and the creator. So yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are encouraged, or maybe this was like a little reassuring to you. Like this is something like a video that God was using to reassure you that everything is going to be okay, and that all you have to do is just lean on him. He is there. He will come through. He will give you the confirmation code, and he will allow you to overcome and triumph over whatever situation, whatever battle that you may be, or whatever season that you may be in, that he will come through for you. Also, scriptures to really look back on for like encouragement is, you can look at Psalm 23. And it says, he made me to lie down in green pastures. He leaded me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He led me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. That is like Psalms 23 verses 2 and 3. We could look at that one. We could also look at Psalms 126. Hold on. 126. Oh, we can also look at Psalms 121. It says, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence my help cometh. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. And that's just Psalms 121. 1 verses 1, 2, 3. You can read the whole thing too, because I actually like Psalms 121. One of my favorite Psalms is Psalms 126, where it says, when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. Then they sang among the heathen, the Lord had done great things for them. The Lord had done great things for us. Wherefore we are glad. Turn again our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bring his sheaves with him. That's also another great Psalms to read when you're probably dealing with something, because as we know, like every person in the Bible went through what we're going through right now. So it is so good to go back in the Bible to remember, and to be able to feel like, to reread, like knowing that the Lord will come through. The Lord will turn again the captivity, because if he turned again the captivity for them, then he will definitely turn again the captivity for us. So I said Psalms 126, Psalms 121, Psalms 23, and there's many other Psalms, but those three are like one of my favorite. Like those three are like my favorites to turn back to, so that I can actually feel remotivated sometimes when life be lifing.